is a role play which you are going to do. Hello, welcome to We See the People today. We're going to discuss about motivation. Hello and welcome to See the People today. Today we're going to discuss about motivation. What is motivation? Inspiration, directness, and persistence are three factors which drives employees in an organization to attain the goal. Now let's ask the panel of experts here who are from the School of Inspired Leadership in Gurgaon and find out what actually motivates them to work here. Now I'll just introduce the panelists here. We have Rajendra Mehta, who is the CEO of School of Inspired Leadership. We have Millie Negi, who takes care of the HR department. We have Mr. Ravikant here, and who's taking care of the finance. And we have Mr. Sajid, who takes care of the IT department. And we have the panel of experts who are basically experts in motivational research, and they are from the International Institute of Organizational Behavior. And here we have a student of SOIL. Her name is Ms. Pragya Jain. And she will be sharing her views on why she joined SOIL. So let me begin with Mr. Rajendra Mehta. Rajendra Mehta, we did research on you. We figured that you've worked in this software medium, you've worked in the banking sector for 16 years. What made you transition from a banking sector to an educational sector?
Basically, I'm a finance person. I have around 20 years of experience working with different companies, right from consulting to right management. So when I resigned from the company, I was hoping for a growth in my career.
Mr. Sinha, we'll get back to you. Please.
And I always had this burning desire in my mind of having something of my own. So basically that desire and Mr. Anil Chaudhary convinced me to join this company, and I think education sector is a very interesting field. So that's why I decided to be a part of SOIL.
Do you have any big vision to be part of 5 years away? What do you want to do? Do you have any big vision as that?
Yes, I'm quite inspired to own my own business. So if in the near future I quit this company, I'll be having something of my own.
Okay, fair enough. Now let me come to Ms. Millie. Millie, you've been working with Mr. Anil Chaudhary for 5 years. And what have you learned from him, and what kind of a vision do you have for you 5 years down the line?
Well, I'm really very happy in the current job I am in. But if you talk about the far future, then probably I would like to see myself as a yoga teacher, a yoga instructor. And this is because I cherish doing yoga. That's because I observe myself more when I do it. I observe myself more, and then I make more focus. So this is why I would like to go to yoga.
That's a brilliant vision to have. I would request Mr. Rohit Sinha to share his motivational analysis and expert views on this particular views which he just shared.
Well, I have view over Mr. Vidya that he has been inspired by Mr. Anil sir. So actually, that is a social learning and retention process. And apart from that, he just mentioned that numbers and all the stuff it puts him on. So it is again, if you just compare that, these intrinsic factors are actually motivating him more.
Okay.
And if I talk about such a young age, at young age, and he's moving towards the self-actualization and,
It is fair enough. Mr. Ashwin, do you want to share any views on this?
Absolutely. I would like to ask Mr. Sinha that doesn't he feel that Mr. Vidya is more attracted by the need for self-affiliation and for achievement? So what are your comments on that?
Well, yes, definitely. Mr. Vidya has actually been inspired. If you compare with the McLaren theory, then he has been moving towards a need for achievement thing. So I'm quite convinced with you as well.
Okay, fair enough. Now let me get to Mr. Ravikant here. Ravikantji, can you please tell me what motivated you to be part of SOIL, and how do you find working in SOIL here?
Actually, I was earlier working with SOIL only, but I was not on direct role. So I was not getting the motivation motivation and not the handsome salary also. So I went to the organization and then I came back to Soil. They gave me direct role and they gave me handsome salary, more than expected than market. And
Fair enough. Could you please, Mr. Sajid, I want to get your opinions. Audience, I'll come back to you. I would like to get your views on why you joined Soil. How do you find the soil environment here?
Well, Sabrish, it has just been 3 months with the Soil family. But yes, I can feel a sense of belonging here. There is a positive vibe in the environment of Soil, wherein they are so passionate about their work, the compassion is there. So I feel in 3 months what I have realized that I can be a part of this Soil family for a much longer period than I really thought.
Okay.
And,
Let's just.
Okay.
You're just telling about what the students are feeling. Just tell us about what the employees are doing. How do you find working with the
Let's
employees?
talk about the students
Yeah.
first. I think they are doing a well-deserved job, the assignments are there, everything, but they have been working for 12-15 hours.
Okay.
And when you work at this stage, when you work for 12-15 hours, you have a hectic schedule.
Fine. Fair enough. Mr. Sinha, what do you actually understand from the views these people just shared right now? What kind of motivation things apply to them?
Well, if I see Mr. Ravikant, apart from getting motivated by the money as a motivation factor, but he also supported this self-determination theory, in which he mentioned that small verbal appreciation by his seniors and patting on his back actually motivated him.
Okay.
When he joined Soil, he was not very familiar with this accounting thing.
Okay.
So in that case, his seniors actually helped him by giving him a verbal appraisal, which is an elective.
What kind of theory applies to them?
It is actually elective, not to consider that in verbal appraisal. This is a self-efficiency theory.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Ashwini, we've been discussing about all the theories right now. Do you think all these motivational theories are relevant in today's scenario?
Well, I strongly feel that most of these are relevant, but I feel there is a certain lack in terms of implementation of these theories in current scenario. As you can see, the Maslow's theory, which clearly highlights that the feeling of belonging is in the third layer of the pyramid. I'm not totally convinced with that. I feel the day you're born, the day you enter a company, the day you enter a college, the feeling of belonging is the very first thing that motivates you.
So you're coming with your own theory, Ashwini's theory of motivation.
It's not about my own theory, it's about the feel that the four layers in the pyramid, the two above and the two below the belonging layer, should be interconnected with connection and belonging the center part of it.
Okay, fair enough. Now, let's just bring a student's perspective. Pragya Jain has worked in company XYZ for 3 years. What made you join Soil, Pragya? Pragya, sorry.
I would little reframe your question and I'll answer first that what made me left my job.
Okay.
And it would be the lack of motivation in the company which made me left my job and join Soil, because I find Soil where we are above the monetary factors and job and etc., and they focus more on the ethical values and the self-esteem thing. So I left motivation, the lack of motivation were like there was favoritism in my company, the kind of role I applied, I was working for, I didn't like that, and also I used to work for like 14-15 hours a day, but then there was no appreciation or recognition in the company. Rather, I was more into, it was given more to the people who were their favorites.
Okay, fine. Mr. Rajendra, you've been working in an organization for 16 years. What would you do if an employer like Pragya Jain had these complaints? How would you handle it?
I would like to share my own experience. I consider myself as a people manager. So I try to maintain an environment where people are friendly with each other, so that a 360 feedback is helpful. And plus in turn, I would respect commitment from my employees. So for example, if I'm taking an interview, I would first of all see the period for when the employee has worked with the company. That is what I value.
Okay. the feeling which I get from what Mr. Rajendra was telling is a sense of belongingness amongst employees. Do you want to share something about the feeling of belongingness amongst employees? How important it is for the employees to be motivated by having some sort of connection with the employees?
Absolutely, as I clearly highlighted in my previous comment, that it is very essential, and that's the reason somehow I feel belonging should be right at the bottom in the Maslow's pyramid, and it should be considered as a basic need. And it is very highlighted in everyone's comment sitting in the panel today that how important it is to be connected and how bad one feels when one is left out of this connection. So I somehow feel, which is very evident, as I previously said, that belonging and being part of a community is a very essential need and should be considered at all times.
Okay, thank you so much for your views. I would like to ask Millie a question here. Millie, I'll give you a situation. Say you've been working with Anil for the last 5 years. Say you're supposed to do a presentation for a contract which you guys are applying for, and then you're coming up with your own innovative ideas to do the presentation. But then Anil steps down and Anil puts his foot down and says, "No, Millie, we are going to go by the traditional method." What would you do in that scenario? Would you give your views? Please share your views.
Frankly, initially I did not have much of role clarity. But over the years, a lot of learning came to my way. 3 years before you said, Anil used to ask me that, speak of your opinion. And it was really very difficult for me because my mind was not really conditioned in that way. But over the years, with learning, what's happening now, I do put up my opinions also. And we have a healthy discussion, healthy arguments also, and sometimes not so healthy ones too. But over the time, I have realized that he might have different opinions in his own situations, and I might have different opinions. I give him a clear cut view. I tell him that this doesn't work for me, or maybe it does. So this is what it's about.
Okay. Sajid, do you want to share something on this? Because just give a brief.
This actually depends on the individual personality traits also. I believe myself am a very conservative person. So if I put up an idea and if my boss doesn't accept it for XYZ reasons, I accept it as a rejection and as a learning.
Okay. I'll give you 30 seconds. Please summarize the views, the motivational theory that always is here.
I know your commissions are going to learn.
Yeah, please.
So, in case of me, I would say the role clarity and over the time she comes over that thing. So, here actually this inactive mastery of certain theory is working. Regarding Mr. Mehta, I would say that he's a people person and he believes in on-job training, okay, the inactive mastery and this need for application of magnetic theory.
Okay. Okay, I would like to talk to Pragya and give a final analysis, final comment on this particular show. What did you learn from this particular show?
After listening to all the discussion which we had, I finally realized that the decision I made, the reason I made the decision was wrong. I should have joined SOIL, but the reason should not be the lack of motivation. If there is lack of motivation, I should go ahead and solve those problems rather than running away from them. So I should apply to the theories which our leaders are already doing, and like we have Ravikant who follows the Anand sir's, who is inspired by the Anand sir and follows the midwives theory, and we have Lily ma'am who mainly focuses on our Maslow's theory, and we have Sanjit sir who is more goal-oriented person and he follows on the goal rather than the path he follows. So that's it. So I feel better than.